You not depressed. You just need some money. And honestly, I came across this quote today on social media, and it really made me want to come on the camera right now and record this video because I feel like a lot of people can resonate with that phrase itself. I can resonate with that phrase itself, right? And what I mean by that is like a lot of people might be going through a hard time mentally. You might feel like you ain't got no emotion. You might feel like the world is on your shoulders. And to be honest, the world is on your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with the way that inflation is right now, especially with the way that the economy is, it's like you could be doing everything right now, and you still may be living paycheck to paycheck. And that's a lot to carry. You feel me? Like when you're constantly in survival mode and you trying to make ends meet and you trying to make sure the bills is paid, it's like it's easy to get depressed because you have all these heavy feelings, you know. When you constantly in the rat race, you don't have time to create. You don't have time to be in your purpose, to do what God's called you to do because you too worried about tomorrow. You too worried about trying to make sure you got food on the table. You feel me? So when I seen this quote, man, it made me really reflect and think like a lot of times, man, people not really as sad or as down as they think they are. I guarantee you, if you gave that person some money, I guarantee you, not that it's gonna make all their problems go away. I'm not minimalizing mental health at all. I'm an advocate for mental health. You know, I do understand that some people do struggle with their mental health, but I think a lot of people right now in this economy might be feeling down and out simply because their finances is not where they want it to be. And if you gave that same person a few extra $100 or an extra $1,000 or $2,000, it would change their life. And the reason why it would change their life is because it would change their perspective. Like imagine if you got a few thousand or a couple thousand or a couple $100, how much that would like change your situation right now. A lot of people don't need as much money. Like a lot of people don't need millions and billions of dollars, right? All you really need is a few thousand a month. Like I was looking at me, like I'm like, man, I did everything right. I went to school, I got a degree, I got a good job. You feel what I'm saying? And I still feel pressure at times. You know what I mean? And it's just interesting how you could do everything right and you could still be feeling like you're behind in this economy because of inflation. You know what I'm saying? So imagine if you had some money, some extra income coming in, it would take the weight off your shoulders, you know? And you'll be able to look at your situation or just simply look at life a lot lighter because you're not carrying the burden of having to pay rent and trying to make X, Y, and Z come together. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine if you were able to be in a position where you can save money, you can invest money, you can diversify your money because you have more money coming in. You wouldn't be so stretched thin. The only reason why people may be feeling heavy or feeling depressed is because their resources are low. This economy is crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are trying to do the right thing, but inflation's at it's really, really bad right now. You know what I'm saying? So it makes people feel like their back is against the wall. It makes people feel like, man, like they can't find a way out of their situation, you know? Like instead of creating the life that you want to create, you constantly reacting to it. You constantly on defense. And when that happens, man, it's hard to think clear. It's hard to think big. It's hard to dream big. Like I'm not gonna say that money is it's gonna make you just happy overnight, but money is the root. I'm telling y'all, like money, it don't have to improve your whole life, but it can improve the quality of your life. You feel what I'm saying? Like I genuinely believe that people who are financially in a better position, like you don't stress about as much. You know what I'm saying? Because now you have a clear perspective. Whenever you stressed about money, you're in a survival type of state. So everything that you do is going to come out of those lower vibrational emotions. You know what I'm saying? When you're feeling more abundant, when you're feeling more safe and secured, it's easy to handle life. Like I remember when I've had way more money than I have right now. And I remember how I didn't feel as stressed. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't worried about one or two things going wrong. You know, I wasn't worried about not being in a position to help my mom or my siblings. You know what I mean? And it's just like you have this pressure off you. Like it's like you worry about other things that's not even as important. You know what I'm saying? But when your finances is tight, when your back is against that wall, when you feel like you can't afford for nothing to go wrong, it adds a lot of pressure and stress onto you to the point where you probably feel like you can't even create or do what God has called you to do because you're too busy trying to survive. And genuinely, I don't feel like we were just put on this earth to just work and pay bills and just survive. Like, God has called us to create. But how can you be in your purpose when you constantly in a loop? That's why people feel so heavy and so down and depressed and feeling like, man, I'm tired. I get it. I did everything they told me to do, went to school, got my degree, and at times I'm still exhausted. Like, God, come on, man. It gotta be more to life. And I know it's more to life, you know what I'm saying? But that quote just really like made me think, because I'm like, man, like, it's tough times right now. You know, and it doesn't mean that you can't overcome your situation, nah, but I just challenge you to look at your situation from a different perspective. Like, instead of letting your financial situation make you feel like you depressed or you sad, I say look at the obstacle as an opportunity, right? Like, sometimes that feeling of feeling like depressed or down about a situation is really your outlet. That's really your opportunity to get through that obstacle. You know what I'm saying? And I think that it's important to realize that, man, like, would you care about your problems right now if you had more money? And I'm not saying that money buys happiness, but money does change your perspective, right? Like when you're constantly in survival mode, it's easy to stress about anything. It's easy to get irritated. It's easy to be frustrated or to be angry because you're already vibrating low. You're already at a lower vibration than most people. My question is, like, if you had the money that you wanted right now, and it's not even about being a millionaire, it's about just simply having more than you need, like maybe a few $1,000s more, would you care about half of the problems right now in your life? Like, that's a real question. I know I wouldn't. Like, I wouldn't, you know what I mean? So honestly, man, a lot of people are exhausted. I get it, you know what I'm saying? But if you're a person that might be feeling down or depressed or sad, I challenge you to look at it as if, like, yo, am I feeling this way because it's how I feel? Or am I feeling this way because I'm stressed and I'm exhausted trying to live, trying to survive out here, trying to make sure I have food on the table, trying to make sure that I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, then you're not really depressed. You're not really depressed. You're not really as sad as you think you are. You just need some money. And once you understand that, man, it's so many ways to make money out here. It's so many opportunities. But the reason why I'm bringing this to YouTube is because, like, when we get out of that matrix, when you stop vibrating low, when you stop like just basically accepting that, okay, I'm sad or I'm depressed, it puts you in a higher vibration so you can go create. Like, okay, you know what? Maybe I do need a new stream of income. So let me go manifest another way to get some money. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like, this video was like really interesting to me, the topic itself. Like, and tell me what y'all think down below. Like, do you feel like money can solve your problems right now? Like, honestly, like, there's no right or wrong answer. I feel like everybody's gonna have a different perspective, but, like, to be honest, I'm not gonna say that money solves everything, but I do think money solves a lot of things. You know, people say money don't buy happiness, and I don't agree. I think money can buy happiness, man. Money can buy peace. It can buy freedom. You know what I'm saying? It can buy a different level of perspective, because when you got money, it's like you're just not in that survival state, man. Your body is not thinking about what can go wrong, like, for the most part, right? Like, you're not worried about what you're gonna eat. You're not worried about if you're gonna have somewhere to lay your head, right? So when you get out of those emotions, man, it's easier to create. It's easier to be in a more abundant mindset. It's easier to manifest when you have money. You ever heard people that start make, like, let's say they didn't make no money for a long time, and they start making money? Why do you think they keep making money after that? It's not just because they cracked the code. It's like they raise their frequency, right? Like, once you start making money and you get your body out of that negative cycle of lack and not having enough, it's easier to attract more money. And the more money that you attract, the easier and the more money you're gonna keep attracting. Like, it's like law of attraction or something like that, right? So yeah, that's all I really got for today's video. Short and sweet. I'm just here to encourage you, like just change your perspective. You know, don't conform to what you feel. Look around at what God is trying to show you through this obstacle, because it might be an opportunity in there. You know, we wasn't just created to just survive. We wasn't just created just to go to work and pay bills, man. God gave us all a purpose. God gave us all a calling, you know. Don't let this economy or the enemy distract you from living an abundant life. Just know that it's okay to be tired. It's okay to feel exhausted. It's okay to feel frustrated. But don't quit on yourself. Don't quit on your purpose. Peace and love. I'm out.